Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. It's that time of the month again where it is time for us to pick our TBR for the month. And to do that, we are going to be using the trusted TBR jar. I usually pick 8 books for my TBR, but this time I'm going to pick 10 because last month I had like the worst reading time and I for some reason feel very obligated to read my TBR when I set one. So I was like, didn't want to read any of the books that were on my TBR, but like I was like, I can't not read anything on my TBR. So like I just didn't read last month. Granted, a lot of other things were going on, but yeah, I didn't really read much. So I think this time I'm going to give myself a little more of a leeway, give myself 10 books. I'm not going to read 10 books. No. You know, it still gives me more options. So let's just get started in picking the prompts. I'm really hoping to get some like new prompts. I feel like I always pull the same ones, which I'm thinking this might be the last video with the prompts that are in this prompt jar. I think I'm gonna try to switch it out for the summer. So this upcoming month too is also Pride Month, so we are going to be focusing on Pride books, queer reads, queer authors, what have you, okay? Unfortunately, I have not been to the bookstore in so many months, so I'm not actually sure how many more Pride reads I have, because I feel like I've read a lot of mine recently, so we'll see, but I'm going to try to prioritize those. A book with one word title. We get this every single time. Carmilla is a one-word title, and it is a queer read. Unfortunately, I did want to read this though in Halloween, but what is it, like the Summerween from Gravity Falls? I think that's next month though. Orlando is also a queer read, and it is one word title. I don't think this is a queer read, but it sounds good. And I do love a feminist retelling. And then I think the only other ones I have are Anatomy and Dreadful. And I'm just not feeling either of those. Those two are definitely like autumn reads, so not feeling those. Honestly, I think I'm gonna pick Orlando because it feels very start of summer, spring, like new beginnings kind of vibes. And queer read, one word title. I think I'm gonna choose Orlando as our first book. Let's put that up into the trophy area. Prompt number 2. Oh, another prompt is in it. We'll make this prompt number 3 because it was in it and fell out. A book you think you will rate 5 stars. That is Carmilla. I really think I will rate that one. Or, oh, Perneses is also a one-word title. I didn't even clock that. I feel like I could give this one a 5 star for sure. I might honestly choose this one because like I know so many people love it, but they always say go into it blind, don't know anything. And I do think it has a bit of a Greek mythology, like I think it's like Greek mythology, and I love mythology. I really do. Any sort of culture, mythology, love it. So I feel like I could 100% give this a 5 star. Anne of Green Gables and Little Women. I have them, all my classics like up here. I feel like those two I could also give. I feel like Factory Girls I could also give a 5 stars because I think it's going to be a lot like Dairy Girls because this is based also in Ireland, I think around that time. 'Cause I love Dairy Girls. I thought that was just such a funny show. So good. And I feel like I love the flop of this book too. It's really nice. I'm going to choose it out of these 3. I feel like so many of my books I could potentially give a 5 stars, but I am very picky with 5 stars, okay? I only last month got my first 5 star, but first 2 5 stars. I got 2 5 stars in a row. So, lucky me. I really need I need another 5 stars, so come on. Which one? Am I looking for a giggle or not? Because if I'm looking for a giggle, I feel like Factory Girls would be good. If I'm looking for more of a romantic feel, probably Anne of Green Gables. If I'm looking for more thought-provoking, I think Perneses. I don't think I want thought-provoking because that was one of the reasons why I had a hard time reading last month. I was thinking too much. True. We're gonna put that away. We're gonna put put that one away. I think I'm gonna go with Factory Girls. It feels right, and it feels fun, and I need fun. Alright, so we're going with Factory Girls. And Orlando's already a classic, so maybe not another classic would be good. The third prompt fell out when I took the second prompt out. So, a Japanese book. I only have 2. And the 2 I have is Haruki Murakami, and I've heard he writes women. Not good. And then the other one is about, like, finding beauty in the, like, places you don't usually find, but, like, specifically in the home. I love this book because it's just so beautiful, like, on the inside. Like, there's illustrations. Like, I'll show you. Like, that is such a gorgeous book. So, I don't think I want to read about learning to love my space. I think I'm going to choose Murakami. If I do read this one this month, I feel like it may be a DNF though. Just the things I've heard about it, the way I heard that he writes about women, I'm not sure how I feel about it. But I'll give it a chance because I bought it. So I have to give it a chance, and then we'll see. Let's pick number 4. It's hard to like get in here. A book with a male protagonist. Alright. I know for sure All the Pretty Boys is a male protagonist, and it's a queer read. Dog, male protagonist. The Scottish Boy is a male protagonist and a queer read, but it's fucking long. I think I'm gonna just go ahead and choose All the Pretty Boys because it's a queer read, which I'm prioritizing, as I have stated, and it is a male protagonist, so that's all I need. Book number 5, a translated book. I do have Marigold Mind Laundry, which is translated from Korean, so this is a good option. I think besides my Japanese ones, this might be my only translated book at the moment. I'm finding so many more Japanese books after I did the Japanese prompt, and I was like, oh, I have none besides Murakami, and now I'm finding like 2 more. Only 2, but still more than what I thought. This is originally from India, the guide, so I'm going to assume it's translated, but it doesn't necessarily say. I'm trying to like diverse my what I have right now to choose between these 2. I feel like this one would diverse it a lot because I don't think any of those are like this. So I think I'm gonna choose the guide because it really diversifies. Prompt number 6, a book less than 200 pages. Sick, nasty. Landlocked in Foreign Skin is definitely less than 200, and it is a queer novel. So I'm like liking this. The Z Word I think is probably less than, but I really want to read that during Halloween. I think I'm just gonna pick this one. I feel like this one I might even gravitate towards because it is a sci-fi novella, and I'm like really into sci-fi recently. I'm like a sci-fi girl now. I've always been a sci-fi girl with movies and TV shows, but like with books, not as much. And now I am. So I'm gonna choose this one. It is a sapphic sci-fi novella. Prompt number 7, a book that scares you. God, so many of them on here already do. This might sound crazy, but this. I don't think I'll like it. I really don't. I'm not into rom-coms much anymore. And I bought this way back when I was. So now it scares me because I don't think I'm gonna like it, and it's fucking huge. I don't need, what, almost 500 pages? Yeah, like almost 500 pages of a rom-com is so unnecessary. Yeah, it scares me. So I'm gonna choose this one. Prompt number 8. a fairy tale retelling. I always get that one too. Also, Frankenstein. Is Frankenstein a fairy tale? Because I do have a Frankenstein kind of like retelling, but I think I'll have to go with Unbound because I didn't read this one last month. And I know for sure this one is a Beauty and Beast retelling, but in Irish folklore. Yeah, I'll just do Unbound again. Hopefully I'll read it this time. I was hoping to get some new prompts since I'm picking more prompts, but I feel like I'm still getting the same prompts. A cozy read is prompt number 9. I have so many that I'm specifically saving for around like October. So I have 7 books I specifically want to read in like October. What am I to do? What am I to do? I'll pick Anne of Green Gables. This one seems like it'd be very cozy. And the last, but not the least, maybe, prompt will go to dual POV. Do I have anything? No. The only one I have is this. Y'all, I'm not gonna like that. I haven't read a, like, romantic. I think this is a romantasy at least. I don't think I've read a romantasy in so long. Like, not like this. Like the dark romantasies. I haven't read one in so long. I've been in my cozy era. This shall be the last book on my TBR. Blood Moon Sanctum. We have All the Pretty Boys, Orlando, Unbound, Factory Girls, Blood Moon Sanctum, Norwegian Wood, Terms and Conditions, The Guide, and Anne of Green Gables. So that is my TBR of June. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you liked it, and if you did, please leave a like and subscribe. I hope you have a very happy Pride Month, and I'll see you again next time. Bye bye!